Buongiorno.
One cold email, $4,000.
And there was no customer support whatsoever. We did one call. That's it. And that's the first step into making money on the internet.
Oh, the balls.
Meet Mark Liu, a millionaire who owns exactly 0 pairs of shoes and way more startups than you'd think is reasonable. He sits here in this disgustingly beautiful tropical paradise to show you how to turn ideas into brands, strangers into clients, and your boring job into a distant memory.
We finally made it.
Yeah, we freaking made it.
Yeah.
With maybe 6 hours delay, but we made it.
Yeah, we got the visa. We have a flight ticket.
Yeah.
We're freaking ready to go to Australia.
To meet that person.
Wait,
Yo.
to meet some person. We finally arrived in Australia. It was supposed to be our healing trip, but the first day is totally brutal.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh,
Hopefully we can get a car rental now.
Australia.
What's up?
Buongiorno.
That's pretty good.
Now it's 4 p.m. We try to eat dinner before 5. Mark is actually having a little struggle to disconnect. We can talk about it during this dinner.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's have
Okay,
dinner.
let's do this.
Wow, shit, that looks good.
Yeah.
Bon appétit.
잘 먹겠습니다. So actually, this morning we had a little talk, no?
Yeah, I'm kind of made a mistake today by opening the computer because once I start working I cannot stop thinking. I have to thinking about the tweets I'm gonna write, build features, I have to fix bugs. There's just so many things, and once I see something then it kind of never stops, and it's like an infinite treadmill.
We need to find a sustainable way to work well, but also have a good rest to disconnect from work to have better ideas to do
100%,
without burnout.
Yeah. I think you need to work whatever if you want to make something good. But honestly, I think you can start with a couple hours, like an hour a day. I think it's a miraculous amount of time. And when you have a constraint and your brain knows it has a limited amount of things, those constraints create creativity. Because you know you only have 1 hour, because after you have kids or you have a job, now my weakness is that I have so much time because that's my work that I'm getting drawn into it, and I'm not creative, I'm less happy,
Yeah.
I burn out.
It's interesting because when you are indie hacker, people recommend to start side hustle along with your main work to like risk management of
Yeah.
and also for that mindset your constraint actually make you like success faster because you don't have pressure to succeed fast. So if you just start, don't quit your main job, keep it, and also use that rest of time wisely to work like 100%.
Yeah, you go full time,
Yeah.
and your brain starts to have expectations. Imagine
It
you
has to work.
you work six hours a day for like a month without taking time off. At the
Yeah.
end of the month, unless you've been doing this for years, your brain
Yeah.
will expect results.
Yeah.
It's perfectly normal,
Yeah, so easy
and
to
so
be
it's so easy to burn out.
discouraged.
Yeah, discourage, burnout. There's my brain that is like, how much views are we gonna get? How much like is this we gonna make? How much money are we?
Yeah.
And man, this is so stupid because I have not started the journey for that. It's addictive. I get drawn into that and I don't want to. I need to write a plan of all the metrics I want to track. Making 1 video per week is something I really care. Making thoughtful tweets to help people get started. Building apps. I want to keep making apps like I used to. I think I'll take a day off a week now.
I think that's important because human beings are not made to sit down and look at the computer for 24/7.
I think relationships in this lonely journey is very important. At the beginning, it's pure faith. Like you see shit for a month, nothing happens. And you even start doubting about yourself. Are you good enough? Am I good enough? When you have someone that you can trust, that tells you, I trust you, you're gonna make it. This is like it's a superpower.
Sometimes it's hard to see your value by yourself, and you can be the worst enemy telling negative self-talk. So that's why outside objective view is important,
True.
and that emotional support really means a lot.
Yeah. Should we turn off the camera and
Yeah,
enjoy the
enjoy,
meal?
yeah.
Yeah, because it's freaking good.
Yeah, and we talked
Every
for a
bite
long
is
time.
fucking good.
Yeah.
It never gets easier.
30-degree outside, it wasn't easy,
That was a mistake.
but it was very important for the mental health. We talked about the to be continued.
Eight a.m. Camera is rolling.
Yeah. What's your plan, bro?
What's the plan, bro? Hike in the morning. Then try to find some good food. Then we are going to see kangaroos because we're in goddamn Australia. And then we're gonna meet that person,
That special person?
that special
That
person.
changed your life?
Yep, 7 years ago.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. Wow.
Imagine going all the way down to Australia to eat Italian. So cute.
Yeah. So beautiful. We just have a lunch. Like, it was amazing with the homemade olives and.
It's always a
No, it was about having a time off to refresh your mind and then ready to go back to work.
just ship it.
Just ship it.
But do you have a life as a solopreneur? I don't know if people actually have a clue of what we're talking about, but we're going to meet my first ever customer, and that person changed my life and your life too. We went from like doing zero on the internet to making the first dollar with that customers we're gonna meet. Back then I also meet my good, you know him too, my good friend Andre, and he told me like sell it before you make it. And I started to collect emails of escape room businesses across the world. That person said yes to the email, so we jump on a call and I try to sell her. Like in my head I was completely thinking like an engineer, so the call is super awkward. I recorded the call, and I'm I built this tool. So I sent you a demo of And she's so kind, and she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds interesting." And she said yes, and she spent in total, I think around $3,000 or $4,000 for the software.
Wow.
One cold emails, one call, $4,000. Crazy. One of the reason most entrepreneurs never make money is because they build things people don't want. And so if you don't ask customers before, you're just gonna end up spending 3 months building a product that nobody will want. Because we convince ourselves, oh, this is a good idea, this is gonna work. The truth, the numbers shows that most of the time, nobody wants the product.
What made you persuaded the customers to buy your product?
I make it sound like a no-brainer. I told her this costs this amount of money, and if you use it well, you're gonna get 3x the same amount of money. I wasn't really sure of this would ever gonna work. In the worst case, I can refund her if I messed up in my calculation. So there's no big deal, there's no strings attached. It's not about the product, it's not about your product, it's about the outcome for the business. When you invest in a marketing tool, it's like you expect a return on investment. On the call, I would use that to explain more how this would work, see their objections, see where they tell you like, I'm not sure, So ask questions, because you might realize that your product is not a good fit, and instead another product could be a good fit, and you will be surprised how much people are willing to let you know their struggles. What else can I help you with, you know? Is there anything you struggle with that I can make easier for you? That is the right mindset, I think, to have, and it feels much more genuine to sell something to someone that way.
That's true. So cute.
I don't know who is the animal here. Oh, the balls. He has massive balls.
Are you blind? Oh, sorry. Are you okay? You
See, they're all blind. Look at their eyes. They're all sleepy.
What is this kind of food, like chalk? Oh. Oh.
So, bummer, the escape room business was closed today. Today's Wednesday. So we didn't get to see Daniela, the owner of the escape room business, and I didn't get to show you my first customer. But instead, let me show you how I made $4,000 with one cold email. Okay, so we are early 2018. I have $0. I'm doing some gigs for movies to make a couple $100 a month so I can survive. I need to make money. So what if I help some kind of business I care about get more customers in using a product that I create? What if I make puzzles for escape rooms that they can use those puzzles for them to get more customers? So I go on Yelp, I type escape room in whatever city, I don't care because I'll never go there, I'll use the internet to reach them out. I pick any escape room, then I open their websites, and here manually I go to the contact page and then I send them an email. And this is a real email that was sent 2018. I personalize every email. So for that, I use the name of the business owner. To do that, I go on the Yelp page, and usually in the reviews, sometimes the business owner would reply to a customer, or a customer would mention a staff member that was really helpful. I would use that email. I explain why I'm reaching out. I go straight to the point. I'm trying to help escape room businesses increase their booking rate. I personalize even more. I say, I know how much reviews you have on Yelp, but I noticed there is something you could do better. I put myself as the bridge to get more customers. And the call to action is, you can pick any slot on my calendar. I'm an engineer. I feel super uncomfortable, and it's somewhere in the middle of 2018. I flew to Japan, cheapest flight, cheapest guest house. I have $0. I have to do a visa run, and one of those leads decided to jump on a call with me. I wrote a few things back then where why having this marketing tool, it would help them, what they're missing out. I have a little plan on what I'm gonna tell them, but it's mostly me just awkward trying to tell them something. But surprisingly, that person, Daniela, from the escape room business we were supposed to visit today, decide to move forward and says, yes, I'm happy to get this going. And here we go, the ball was rolling. I ended up building the software for her. It looks like this, so it's on Facebook Messenger. It's like a bot where it's automated messages, so their customers could go here, start a little challenge. They say, oh, I want to play the parking spots game. And then the messenger bot would challenge them like, here, there was a murder in a bungalow. Here are 3 potential suspects. Which one killed Rose? There would be buttons for people to type. There are like 10, 20 games like this that I built. And in the end, the customer can get an escape room. This is just 5%, but you earn a 5% coupon for the escape room. This would increase escape room businesses' conversion rate. And just that one call with Daniela was enough to get one customer. She spent, I think, around $4,000 on the business because she keeps paying for on and off 4 to 5 years. Just one cold email. This is pretty crazy. I would structure my days based on that. So in the morning, I would do marketing and sales. So I would go back to Yelp, TripAdvisor, find 5 or 10 escape room businesses. Basically, I would have different stages of pipeline. The first one would be just the lead itself. I haven't sent any email. Then would be stage number 2. I sent 1 email, 2 email, 3 emails, and then at the 4th email, I would just move on and close it. I would automate the email sending. So every time an email has been sent on stage 2, if it wasn't replied from the customer, it would move on to stage 3. I would have 4 templates, 1 per stage, to make sure that I'm not missing out any leads. And this was 6 years ago, and now the business is closed. COVID basically killed the business here. 2020, escape room business is closed. But as you can see, it went up to, I think, a little bit over 4,000 monthly recurring revenue, which is just excellent for me. I was so happy because it was my first dollar on the internet. The entire business was built on top of cold emails. That's it. That's the only thing I did that worked. He made around $70,000 plus I think around $10,000 to $15,000 on PayPal. And this is just me doing cold email for like 1 year or something. And what's even more crazy is there are customers who ended up loving the product so much, they spent $13,000 on this product. And there was no customer support whatsoever. We did 1 call. That's it. That's why I think cold emails for any B2B businesses are really, really underrated and should definitely dig somewhere here. I also learned how marketing because I am a developer and it felt so awkward to sell something. And some people will say like, sorry, I cannot afford it right now. And I realize this means that she does not see the value in the product. But of course she can afford it if there is the value. All those learnings from cold emails and calls, which are very hard to do, are very foundation of marketing. That's why I really recommend start with A random business idea, just pick something that exists already where you see money is already flowing. Find a way to make it yours. Add your signature. Me, it was adding little games, turning these like marketing things into a gamification tool. You might not build the exact business you have in mind right now, but you're gonna end up making something people actually want, and that's the first step into making money on the internet.
How was the workout?
Holy sh! You scared the shit out of me. I'm so dead.
You're so dead.
I'm so dead. I just came back from Kangaroo Lens and I have so much work to do, so now it's time to lock in. This is happening. YouTube sent me a little message. They say it's time to celebrate. I'm gonna redeem this little thing right here. It's so fun because I still watch a lot of YouTube videos, and whenever I see a creator showing these in the background, I'm like, oh, that would be amazing to have this in my room, but it's impossible. And it isn't, it's real. I'm gonna show you the process, how that goes. Okay, so they gave me this little code here and I can redeem the award. I have no idea what's next. There we go. This is the thing that's gonna be in the room, in the background. Oh, I can input any name here. Okay, that's gonna be displayed right here. Approve and check out. And there we go. It's shipping to France. It's taking about 2 to 3 weeks, and I think we should be around France in a month. So yeah, prepare the unboxing in the next videos. I am trying to grow this software DataFast to $1 million. Now, what I mean $1 million, it's the valuation. So if we take a 4 multiple, which is a generous multiple for software, we take the monthly recurring revenue, so 21,000 in monthly recurring revenue, annualized on 12 months, that's about $250,000. Times 4, that's $1 million valuation. Now, I'm far from there. This is the actual monthly recurring revenue, 642 in MRR, which is not bad for a software that is about a month or 2 old, but we're far from the 1 million in valuation. So what I did recently is I asked on Twitter, hey, if you visited the site but you didn't sign up, why? And surprisingly, I get so much good valuable information. There was this one from Kites that says, I'm not sure if it's worth the hustle to migrate all my data to your software. And so what I'm doing now is I really want to focus on building features that help people grow their startup with data. Actionable data that tells you exactly how to grow your startup. DataFast knows what your site is all about, and it also knows analytics. My goal now is to build the right features to help customers grow their business. So the new feature I built recently and I'm super excited about is the customer journey. It basically gets all the customers and check everything they've done before signing up. For this person, Tomaya, I can see that this person found ShipFast on X. I can see what the person did. So they visited the site 2 times and then they purchased. And then I can look at for different customers. For instance, this one, I can see what they did on November 1st. I can see what they did after. They even sent me an email. And then finally, they ended up paying. This is just the beginning. It's a very early version, but basically it's going to track any goal that the user has in mind and tell the entire journey from the moment the person visited the site to the moment they completed the goal. And as a little hint, I'm going to use that later to give some actionable insights. Another thing I did, which is also really useful, is when I get events from Stripe called the webhook events. Stripe tells me, for instance, a customer checkout but fail, or a customer just cancel their subscription. And so I built lots of little robots on my site that listens for those events and send emails to try to understand why the customer performed this action. For instance, I set up this email here that says, I noticed you just cancel your DataFast subscription. So right after they cancel, your feedback could help me improve DataFast if you tell me just why you canceled. I'm just curious. And now I'm getting pretty decent replies. I think what the person means here is that he doesn't see the value in the software yet, so back to the initial problem. But it's good to collect feedback and know exactly why people take the time to visit my landing page and not sign up.
Look at this big muscle.
What kind of YouTube channel? It's not only fun, Shushu.
It's a fitness channel.
Oh man, it feels so good to be back. Yeah, Australia was so good, but the routine we have at home, nothing better than that. And you know what?
What?
LogoFast, the free logo maker I built 1 year ago. Guess how much revenue I made?
1,000? It's a free tool.
It's a free tool.
More?
Yeah.
Oh, 3,000?
In total, he made